Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start a new series on my channel and it's gonna follow up with a few videos, which I'm really excited about. I literally had this idea last night as I was going to sleep, and you guys probably know that for me especially, when I get an idea when I'm going to sleep, I need to get a pen and paper and write it down. Otherwise I won't be able to get to sleep and that'll be all I want to think about. So that was my inspiration for the video today and the new series, which I'm really excited about, like I said. So this new series is going to span from the idea of my top 10 tips on getting fit without stepping foot in a gym. And this is a great way to save money and keep track of what you want to do and also have fun while keeping fit, which I know a lot of people find a great struggle to begin with if they're constantly just going to the gym, stuck in classes that they just don't want to be doing, or just lacking some motivation. So hopefully these top 10 ways will help you and motivate you to get fit. Okay, so tip number 1. And yes, I know a lot of you don't have a dog, but bear with me. So walking and running is literally the most simple way that you can get fit without having to go to a gym. Yes, it's always great if you do have a dog or like a companion, like a friend to go with, but you can also just go with yourself. And I find it the best way to keep fit because you can track your runs, you can track your walks. I do that personally on my watch, but I used to just use my phone with me. If not, just use it once going around your area or wherever you may be and see how long that certain run or walk is, and then you can just keep redoing it. And sometimes, like if you're going on the same run, you can time yourself each time and see if you can get faster. Okay, tip number 2 is using a bike to go cycling. So also, I know a lot of you don't have a bike, but getting bikes in Brisbane especially, and I know a lot of other cities do it now, they have like city cycle bikes which you can use, like go to a certain place, take the bike and do that kind of thing. But for me, I do have a bike and I'm absolutely loving cycling at the moment. I try and go at least once a day or like every 2 days. I know it's a bit hard to go every day, but like even a simple 5k bike ride for me, I find is a great way to just keep my legs moving and get the blood flowing around your body. And yes, if you do have the equipment to do full-on cycling, then you can go and do trail kind of rides, but for me personally, I just go around the area because it's great. Number 3, swimming. So yes, if you don't have a pool, again, it can be hard, but as I continue through these tips, I'm just gonna say all these tips aren't gonna work for everyone and you can pick and choose. So swimming, you can go to your local pool, you can go to your pool, and yeah, just run your own session, but also a lot of places do have squads that you can join quite cheaply, to be honest. Do some research though and you'll be able to see, and also the different entry prices for pools. Yes, I know it can be hard to make up your own session if you don't have a background in swimming, so stay tuned because yeah, I'm gonna help you guys because I do have a bit more knowledge than say a lot of other people who haven't swum before. So bear with me and we'll have a video on that in the future. Number 4. Okay, so if you have a mat, if you have a towel, grab it and do some Pilates, do some kind of mat workout because they are honestly the best ever. You can literally do it anywhere. If you're in a hotel, if you're in your bedroom, if you're by the pool, literally anywhere, and you don't need any equipment, which is the best part. People honestly think that they need to pay oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start, but a lot of money to go to fancy places to use reformers and all this kind of thing. Yes, that's great, but if you're in high school, if you're a uni student, if you're literally just not wanting to go somewhere and just do it in the comfort of your own home, these are fantastic. 5. So this is another kind of workout that you can do anywhere. It's a HIIT style workout. These ones are personally one of my favorites because it's a if you don't know what HIIT stands for, high intensity interval training. So these ones are great to get your metabolism going, and if you don't have much time, you can do a HIIT workout in a short amount of time. So it's really great if you know, are doing early morning work, or you just don't have time, like literally life. But if you want to make some time, do a small workout. HIIT workouts are great, and yeah, can do them anywhere. Number 6, boxing. So yes, I think I've told you guys before, but boxing is one of my favorite forms of working out. Yeah, I do like using, you know, when you have gloves and another partner, but if you want to go right back down to basics, you can do like imitating boxing. I think there's a better word for it, but just bear with me. Which is where you're literally just boxing. If you have small weights, you can use them, or sometimes I do it when I'm like away. I do it without any weights, and it's still really, really an intense workout. Like, you'd be surprised. So yeah, you can do that with or without a partner, with or without gloves. It really depends. Again, stay tuned for some boxing workouts. Number 7. Okay, so I'm one of those people who absolutely loves when like the community is holding free events, or like local gyms are holding events, or yeah, literally just events, or like going to a place to trial, you know? Like if it's in a park or something, yeah, or park runs. So one of the best ways to get on top of like what's going on, I find, is Facebook, and also just being aware of like local community sites and gyms. I'm not saying to go to a gym, but yeah, again, bear with me. I know, like personally, my gym always has like different events that they hold in the park, and those ones are free. So it's always great to get on board with those kind of things and go and do them, because, you know, why not? Who loves a freebie? Also the park run, I know in my area and around kind of Brisbane area, they have it all over the world. So, you know, you can jump on and do these, but park runs are great. Again, that's another form of exercise which you can meet new people and just get involved. Number 8. Okay, so hiking and like walking trails are one of like my favorite ways to keep fit and also just explore, especially when I'm away on holidays or, you know, at the beach or whatever. I absolutely love just going for long walks, long walks on the beach. Hit me up, jokes. Yeah, so going for walks like along the coastline and say to like a lighthouse, that kind of thing, or around here, like going to, or say going like Mount Coolum and going up that kind of thing. That's another way to keep fit, and also get your friends involved in that kind of thing. And also, they are free. You know, like when you're away, why pay money to go to a gym? Like, unless you're away for like, you know, 3 months or whatever. But if you're away for a week, make the most of it. Yeah, your gym, your hotel might have a gym, but just go outdoors, you know? You don't get to do that sometimes at home because you may be at the gym all the time. So when you're away, make the most of it. Even at home, if you want to go catch up with your friends, instead of going for a wine, or walk to the wine, but still, instead of just going for a wine, maybe suggest a walk. It's free and you'll have the best time. You're just talking the whole time and the scenery will be beautiful. Number 9. I don't know if that's the best way to say 9, but hey. Number 9. So, at home YouTube workouts are literally the best things ever. You can watch these wherever you are, as long as you have Wi-Fi, but you can watch them wherever you are and do a workout. Some workouts on YouTube may require a lot more equipment, which people may not have, but just use what you've got. Say if it says to use a weight, you could literally grab, like, look, this is one of my textbooks. You could grab a textbook and use that as a weight. I've done that before in one of my videos. So yeah, if you want to see that, I'll put the description link below. But just make the most of what you've got, rather than, you know, going out and spending hundreds of dollars on a gym membership or all this fancy equipment. Just use what you've got. Honestly, if you're trying to save money and you don't have time to go somewhere else. Number 10, literally just doing incidental exercise. Simply, that could be cleaning your house. You know what I mean? It's things like that. They don't seem like they use like a lot of energy, but yesterday I got home after going to Pilates and I'm like, you know what? I've still got a bit of energy to burn. So I'm like, okay, let's just clean the house. Let's mop the floors. Let's vacuum everywhere. Like, I don't normally do this, so you know, because I still live at home. But I'm like, Mum, I'll do it for you. And so I did it, and I had my watch on, and I think I started on like 1,500 steps or something. By the time I was finished, I literally got to 5,000 steps. Like, that's so incidental, but like, you know, doing things like that, it's like, wow. Even things like gardening, taking your dog for a walk, that was kind of one of my other tips, but you know, tying it all in. But yeah, just making the most of those kind of incidental things that you wouldn't really expect. Like if you get called to go somewhere and yeah, it's involving like a walk, you know, just doing it, you know, rather than being like, oh, sorry, I've got this Netflix show that I kind of want to watch. No, you're not going to get fit from that. Like every so often, obviously, you know, have your downtime, but just, you know, make the most of it. Anyway, so that wraps up my 10 little tips. I hope they all tie in together quite nicely and prepare you guys a little bit for what's coming with my other videos involving these 10 tips. But I thought I'd just give an overview now of what they are. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel below, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.